Be right with you all. What's going on, Mama Bear? Demoma. What's going on, everyone? It's going to be a short one this morning. I'm tired. Been up since 4. But what's going on? Come on in. Welcome to the shit show of Tuesday morning. So, I see Daisy Cow. Nothing at work. And fixing to clock in. Well, yeah. What's up? What's going on? But yeah, I'm a bit early this morning because I'm tired. So I noticed Don B didn't post out his video he promised everybody last night. I noticed Daisy ain't been live on her channel in 4 days. I wonder what's going on there. Because she's getting a text for her garbage. But we can take a quick peek. Let's take a quick peek. Let's see. Crazy cow, dumbass. Crazy dumbass cow. Let's see. Oh, that wrong button. Crazy dumbass cow lady. Okay. Let's go over here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nobody cares about your Instagram, lady. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see her anywhere. I mean, she's in her community post, but outside of that, there ain't shit. Let's see. Why is everything on? Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nope. Last live she did over there was 5 days ago. So yeah, she ain't been nowhere to be found. I think her main channel got blocked. Yeah, I got shit for sleep, but it's alright. But yeah, sorry I'm not showing you guys everything, but last live was 2 days ago. It was the cow pie thing. Outside of that, I ain't seen either hair from her. So looks like we got Miss Numbnuts all gone like the 45th winds. Oh, So, what's everybody doing on a Tuesday morning outside of looking at my ugly face? We're gonna go over some of the cow's bullshit, but I think she deactivated her main channel. I think she's been using. I just looked at the second channel, Dip, and I ain't seen shit unless she has another channel out there other than Daisy's Farm. Yeah, she's the Daisy's Farm channel, and I ain't seen nothing. Considering it's crack down, considering it's crack of dawn, what do you think most of us have been doing? Drinking coffee? Morning, legendary. Coffee. And Don B ain't been over. Ain't didn't give us that video he so promised everybody yesterday. So I don't know where his dumbass is, but it's all right. I don't need to be blinded by bald, even though I'm going bald. But yeah, we're gonna go over cow lady's bullshit. Oh, and just so you guys know, okay, we're gonna leave Yanni out of this, and we're going straight for Daisy. Yanni has nothing to. I have no beef with the lady with Yanni. I only got beef with Daisy and Don B. So we're just gonna leave Yanni out of this, and we're gonna go after an Eggman because his head looks like Eggman. What's up, Dire Wolf?
People's told them I'm a nurse. They know it. I've seen you in their chats before. I know you support them.
Who cares who supports who? Move along.
Educated opinion. I bet you were a great nurse. I was respiratory therapist for 25 years. I was a good nurse.
We went over this
I'm
nurse crap.
live.
We went over this nurse shit yesterday. Let's skip ahead. Nobody cares.
TBI over it. No, I've not unblocked Ronald. That's why he's mad.
Sorry, TBI over what?
They'll twist, they'll turn, they take everything that's said and done and make it. That's just like Ziggy. I accidentally, shit. I accidentally wrote something. Uh, I misspelled a word or missed a word in her chat, and she made it look like it was something, and probably had a bunch of people call the freaking TBI over it.
Nobody called the TBI on your stupid mad cow disease ass, okay? So just it along.
No, I've not unblocked Ronald. That's why he's mad. I'm not going to unblock Ronald.
Doodle Mama, good morning. It is cold this morning. It is only like 48 degrees this morning. But good morning. I got my life tonight. Hell yeah.
Ronald anymore. Ronald laughs and makes a mockery out of this case, and he attacks the parent. He attacks me. I'm not going to unblock him. Plus, he picks on White Widow Baby a lot. No.
Ronald don't give a fuck. Well, obviously. But Cal made it her life mission to be a dumbass, I guess.
I'm not going to unblock him. Damn.
Block, unblock, block, unblock, block, unblock. Garfield. Listen. Now, the Bob G that's in my chat is the one you told me about in chat. I mean in on a comment. Now that Bob G is the same Bob G that does coin pusher videos that I used to watch all the time. So I'm already subbed up to him, and I just didn't realize that they were one and the same. And that is awesome. And I hope Bob G's here before I log off so I can tell him I love his coin pusher videos because I really do.
Up. Let's see here. Sunshine said, the only thing I heard Nana say anything bad about
Yeah,
was
yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
drama.
yeah. We
It made
caught
her
all that yesterday. Who cares? You sound like a dying calf in a windstorm. Maybe. But this cow lady needs to go be a calf in a windstorm.
okay. I'm back now. Let me see. It was the second comment about
Move it
sunshine that
along.
you read.
Move it along.
I don't even know what the comment was. Let's see. Sherry would have never jumped in if some vile person had said Nana said something bad about her. The woman was a pure heart, and they should be ashamed for trying to drag. I know that's not good.
Nah, Garfield, nah. You didn't do nothing wrong. You did good. You did good. I just didn't realize that Bob G in my chat that's over here with us is the same one that did coin pusher videos until I went and looked them up. You did really good. Good morning. Good morning. Nah, no, keep going, Andrew. Love the. Hold on. Before my chat
That's
goes, Dip, leave it alone a minute. I'll address it. I don't mind. Shelly May. Listen, woman. Thanks, Ghost. But next, let her speak, though. Listen, Andrew don't do dope. Andrew's tired. Okay? There you go. Okay? Andrew's tired. I don't do dope. You know why I don't do dope? Because dope's for dope heads. And that's I'm not one. So you can take your negativity at 7:47 in the goddamn morning, EST, and go elsewhere. Okay? Because this ain't about you and your dumb shit. So piss off and your ass to the corner. We don't do negativity over here. We call you out on your shit over here. Flying Dubs, good morning, good morning, good morning. You know I'm here. So good morning. What's up, Ghost?
thank God she's not. She's with the Lord now, and that's
Not a problem, Doodle Mama. Here we go with more Jesus preach. How many I mean, listen, this is the fourth live I've done just going over this 2 hour and 3 minute goddamn live of hers because there's so much to unpack and so much bullshit that she be swinging that we got to call out because now she's speaking on the Lord yet again.
not good at all. I'm sick to death of these so-called YouTubers. I'm so sick of it. YouTube used to be great before all the drama and fighting. Shame people can't put the same effort into. Marin, it's easy to say to ignore.
He does coin pusher game videos I've seen. His Bob G's thing is under Andrew can't remember shit.com because I can't remember right at the moment. But it's if he pops in I'll have him drop a link. Well, I'll have one of my girls drop a link. It's Bob um something or other. I just can't remember the goddamn name. I am so sorry.
That's an easy thing to say, but not an easy thing to do. When people flat out lie on you, make fun of you, put your face.
But it's okay for you to do the same to everybody else. Bad kitty.
On their thumbnail, like Ziggy did tonight, that's not easy to let go. I used to ignore it and let it go. I've been fighting battle for almost 2.5 years now. Prayer Garden before before Justin. Well, not just Prayer Garden, but Ziggy too.
The only thing you be fighting is to keep your animals alive because you keep killing them. Thank you, Ghost. Much appreciated, honey.
Justin, yeah. Ever since the Rose Bar, and it wasn't really about Rose. That's not what they got upset about. What they got upset is about is
Hey,
that
how many more missing people are you going to talk about in a video about hating on others? I mean, how many more missing people are you going to bring up? Like, seriously. You sound very disgusting.
I had 3,000 people in my chat, and they didn't like it. They don't like it. That's what they got mad about.
Excuse me.
They could care less about Rose. Any of them. They couldn't care less. Nana loved Rose. She
All about the numbers game with you, huh? Is that what that's about? The numbers game? Sounds like a bunch of. Just saying.
did a live about it. How many times have you seen Ziggy do one or Justin about Rose?
She said Justin. I know, Doodle Mom. I figured that out this morning, too.
No, no. It was only to bash me. That's what it was about.
Well, maybe if you weren't a disrespectful fuck, we wouldn't be bashing you.
I just happened to roll over in bed and flipped channels and saw. I know YouTube has not been giving my notifications out tonight. It's okay. I've been hell raising, Frankie. I've been hell raising. I've been calling Justin and
People were watching that live because they knew she was ridiculous. Amen, Justin. Amen. And she keeps bringing everybody's name out of her mouth because she thinks it's okay. Because it's what she does. Why do you think I got a whole bag of lollipops for her? Just saying. Yes, I know you have, and you've done some good work too. Interesting things on that, by the way.
Ziggy and out because let me pull it back up. You know the fake cry that Justin had that me and you agreed?
Holy jumping. Justin fake cry? Oh Lord. That doesn't sound like Justin at all. Ugh. You mean the 9 hours ago one with numbnuts? Yeah, I might have a beeline on Don's dumbass. Somebody put a disclaimer in. Please and thank you.
It's crazy.
Would that
I
prevent
didn't.
you from getting your sons back, do you think, from all of the craziness from social media? Or
I don't know. CPS. They state that they don't listen to none of this and blah blah blah. But you can't trust anything CPS says because they're just trying to build a case. That's all they care about. They're doing everything and anything they can to build a case against you to keep your kids. That's what they do to everybody. I mean, CPS is the biggest mafia in the history of the United States. $70 billion.
Right. Now,
Your
do we
state of
put it
police was the
past
biggest
people
mafia? Are
in
you fucking
Child
shitting me?
Protective Services to go as far as possibly?
They state that they don't listen to none of this and blah blah blah, but you can't trust anything CPS says because they're just trying to build a case.
Give me one moment. We're gonna take a quick second. I gotta pee, and I might as well grab a cup of coffee because we're gonna be in for a long haul. CPS is a mafia. Did you know? Can we get a link drop to the voices behind the wall, please? Because this is her stuff, and I want to give credit where credit's due. Um, if all parents knew how to parent, CPS wouldn't be necessary. Buzzinga. Most indubitably. But apparently, according to Don Wells, CPS is just a mafia out there to steal everybody's kids.
That's all they care about. They're doing everything and anything they can to build a case against you to keep your kids. That's what they do to everybody.
Well, I forgot to get coffee, Justin, but it's quite okay. I had to pee though. Is there any coffee left? Oh, there is. Well, hot shit. Shit. Well, then I'll be right back. There is coffee left. I didn't think there was. Be right back then. Give me a minute. Watch it before I lay down. Sorry, guys. That took the proper amount of time, huh, Justin? Most indubitably. But no. So apparently, from Donnie Wells, CPS is a mafia that are just out there to take children. Okay.
I mean, CPS is biggest mafia in the history of the United States. $70 billion.
Right.
So you're saying CPS has the government pays $70 billion for CPS just to come out to steal people's kids? Wow, dude. What are you smoking and where can I get it? Not a problem, Justin. Not a problem.
Now, do we put it
Oh, please take your medication, y'all.
past people in child protective services to go as far as possibly kidnapping?
I've talked to some people that say they wouldn't put it past them. Some people.
I'm sorry, I have to turn this up. He talks so goddamn bloody low. So apparently Donnie Wani yeah, he's saying that CPS may be the one that, oh my, yeah, that's what I'm getting too, Justin. That's what I'm getting too. But I need to say thank you to Voices Behind the Wall for her great content with this. Just please share, be careful. Don't want to get mixed up in some of the negativities going around.
People in high places. I don't know that. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I have my theories.
You just never know. I was wondering, I don't think I've ever actually asked you, how did you feel about Summer or your children in general being on TikTok or social media like that?
I didn't think it was a big deal at first, but
Okay.
Your kids at no matter, listen, there's age restrictions for apps like that for a reason. Obviously it's not safe for anybody under the age of what, 13?
It's not safe for anybody even of what age. So
well, yes, but
there's predators everywhere.
but they're age restricted it to what, 13?
I don't know.
Something like that. So any child that is under the age under that age of the app recommended should not have TikTok to begin with. He's saying CPS took Summer, but yet in the beginning he said he handed the boys over to CPS. Make that make sense? I cannot make that make sense.
After Summer's disappearance, we don't know, if she was targeted or what. We found out, time that anything's possible. The things people do, the way they target people, and this and that, and they'll go to any lengths. As you can see.
Garfield says hi.
From what we've seen, people will go through any lengths.
And maybe not them personally, but maybe they know people who would do something like that. I don't know.
Well, I do know they would do anything to protect the $70 billion they receive annually.
It doesn't matter how much money they receive, Donnie. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to play this at a faster speed because you're just as slow talking as Don B. Are you two brothers or something? Like, for real. Dip Dip says, hey girl. And are you like for real? Like seriously. GPS ain't out to steal your fucking kids. Maybe if you stop breaking the fucking law, they wouldn't be after you. Dumbass.
They would do anything to protect that, and they'd do anything to keep kids in foster care to protect that $70 billion.
Right, so they're gonna go out of their way to steal children, to put them in foster care just for the money. Make that make sense. She said, hey, wifey, good morning, lovey. Sorry, Dippy yelled at me because I didn't say it right.
Good morning.
She says, good morning.
It's a lot of money. That's huge.
Yeah, it is.
And are they out there on YouTube creating drama and saying all kinds of hateful stuff? Hell yeah, I believe they are. They're probably creating YouTube channels and saying all kinds of hateful stuff.
So now CPS has YouTube channels.
Okay.
So CPS has YouTube now. Creating drama and lying. Will somebody please make this make fucking sense? Because now my head is hurting and I've been up for the last 4 hours. So somebody please make this make sense. Fox, what's going on? CPS wants to, which sometimes goes wrong, but to I cannot pronounce that big ass word so early in the morning. I am sorry. Ramona. I like the name. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that big ass word. I am this morning. Yeah, they're trying to get families, to keep families together and keep the children safe. You know, there is such thing called adult CPS as well, right? It's called Adult Protective Services. They're out of CPS. They protect adults too. Dumbass.
And keeping the drama going, trying to ruin us all they can. So they're going to do everything they can.
Odd one says afternoon. Bro, it's like 8:06 in the morning.
Might not be where he is.
I understand that's not where you are, but hell yeah.
Yeah, of course, they, you're damn right they're going to.
I mean, I say at this point, anything's possible.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I did nothing wrong and CPS has kidnapped my kids. Oh, make it make sense. And no, we are not here to poke fun at Cher. She's doing a beautiful job, and I appreciate that. Just saying. 10 p.m. in Australia. Yeah, that's definitely good evening.
Damn. Well, it's only 8 in the morning here, so.
No, Dippy, I did not ignore your comment, sweetheart. I'm not saying he's right. Why the kids got taken, but he is correct on some CPS. Yeah, some, not all. What are these? Whoa. Is that mine too?
Mm-hmm. Magnetic. What you give him now?
Sorry, I got stuff to play with. Well, yeah, well, I mean, do you listen? It's because there's a few bad eggs, don't mean it's 1 p.m. in Ireland. Well, welcome. But no, the thing about it is, guys, okay, is that Donnie here, because there's a few bad eggs in CPS. There's a few bad eggs in every organization, no matter what. But what he's trying to say is the whole place is corrupt. I don't believe that. Not for a minute.
Well, I mean, CPS was there the day before she went missing. But some people say, well, okay, Don, if they're going to rescue, let's say, think they're rescuing Summer from y'all, they take Summer. Would they leave the boys, not have enough time for the boys? Or like, I don't know, would they always planning on taking your boys like they done? You know what I'm saying?
It could be a well laid out plan. I mean, they seen this as a target. I mean, possibly. I'm just saying. I'm speculating. It could be, yes.
Don Wells, if you weren't out your damn head and looked after your kids, CPS wouldn't be needed. Lunchtime, UK. Hell yeah. All CPS is the same. The people working aren't the same. Some are good, some are bad, like all humans. Again, CPS is imperfect because people are imperfect. I agree 150 fucking %.
I'm not saying this is the way it is, but it could be a well laid out plan. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's interesting as well.
I mean, look at the judge. He got 4 felonies.
And what were those for?
Hey, look at the judge. It don't really matter. Just because the judge is corrupt don't mean the whole doesn't mean everyone is corrupt. Dumbass.
I can't remember.
It was fraudulent, wasn't it?
Yeah,
taking payoffs and stuff
like that. I can't remember exactly what the charges were, but yeah.
So
4 felonies.
So you've got to have a new judge put on your case then.
Right. I mean, that just kind of shows what these people, family court, CPS, and the kind of things they do. We're on 3rd caseworker now. Don't know what happened to the first caseworker. The way I see it,
3rd caseworker?
You were on our 3rd caseworker.
Okay.
The first caseworker, they probably pumped her off and blamed her for something, but the higher ups probably don't get in trouble. I don't know what goes on.
Wow, dude. You go through caseworkers because a lot of caseworkers, have so many cases that they have to give them to a different worker. You ever once thought of that? Oh, did it hear? Dumbass.
On inside there.
Right.
I've been trying to find
Uncle
out,
Benny Keys, what's going on, my dude?
you know, certain
Whoa.
people.
I worked in juvenile court. We had a child that tried breaking into juvie because it was better than home life. Damn.
And resources, you know, and talk to some of the
What kind of home life do you have to break into juvie to get away from it? Love you, babe. I see you after work. But seriously, I see you after work. I love you.
Love you.
Bye, second wifey. Hey, I will wash it when I go in.
Straw too.
Yes,
straw
dear.
cleaner.
Anything else?
Yeah, put all my fucking clothes that whoever ripped out of that basket back in the basket. Please.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
What did you forget now? I will do it tomorrow morning. Lara. Taking that to work? Are you taking all that to work? You leave mine alone. I will bite you. Oh, you want the other one? This one? Uncle Benny. Sorry, guys.
higher ups in CPS a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's out of our hands. There's nothing. We're powerless against these people. We're powerless against this $70 billion scandal, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Now you've been
$30 billion scam. Dude, you're fucking stupid.
kind of vocal about this for some time now. At least I think you started being more vocal. I think you always had these thoughts because I remember one of our early on conversations, you said you had some what people would call conspiracy theories, but you weren't ready to get into it. Was this what you were talking about?
Well, the more I've learned about them and everything, and the horror stories I've seen on YouTube and other places, it seems to make sense to me. I mean,
No, it don't.
look, I mean, this is what they do. This is what they do it legally, though. They lie in court. You sit in court. You're not allowed to say anything. You're a public pretender.
Work weekends. You're right. So let me get this. Let me understand this. So he's trying to say CPS stole his kid. Are you fucking kidding me? There wouldn't be a mass search for Summer if CPS took her. Dumbass.
Speaks for you. I mean, I'm not. We actually have some good public defenders, but all in all, we're not allowed to speak. They got the kids got a lawyer there. The CPS has a lawyer there, and they
Right.
just slowly take your rights away.
So did they take your right away? There's a lot of people going around asking, have Don and Candace released the 911 call from reporting Summer missing?
They're out there. Them 911 calls are out there.
Not all of them, because we actually haven't
Oh,
heard the actual. Do you know why they haven't been released?
I have no idea. I thought they were all out there, but
I think if
I
you
have no clue.
do, you want them out there?
It wouldn't bother me. I have nothing to hide.
Okay, because if
You
you
have
want,
everything to hide. Like, why are you going through Why did CPS take your kids? Why did CPS take your boys? That's a question I want to know. Why, if you didn't do anything wrong, as you keep claiming, why do you have to go to court for your kids? Make it make sense, dumbass.
I can help you. You have to request it, but I thought you couldn't because of a minor. But maybe you know better.
I
They
have no
said there
idea.
was word of there was a minor involved in the 911 call, so it couldn't be released because of the gag order. So I always thought that was why, and that's what I've actually been telling people.
Well, yeah. So the ones who want the gag order, okay, you got to think. It's not us that want the gag order. It's the
Okay.
CPS that don't want to be exposed. They're the ones that asked for the gag order. But I think that's
Everyone else's fault, but whose? So you're telling me CPS rolled up to that goddamn hill? CPS rolled up to the hill, took your daughter, and left your boys. Make it make sense. Because that ain't how CPS rolls. They're not going to take one and leave three.
completely out of the ballpark now or whatever because the judge has been fired. So I think maybe anything he said might be nil and void at this point.
Okay.
Null and void. Null. Not Neil. Null. Say it with me. Null. Remember when he said foster parents are being paid and he never got paid? He set his setup about not receiving any money for them. You don't get, if your kids are in foster care, the parent that they got taken from don't get paid. They pay. Dumbass.
Okay. Well, maybe if we can get the actual,
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
not just that the one dispatch like prior, but the actual 911 call.
Yeah.
If you guys can have that released, maybe that would help a little heat off of you guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you get the choice or not either. If you think the boys would be heard on that 911 call or not, I'm not sure.
I don't see why. I mean, it's just us calling the 911 operator. It's saying little girl's gone. We need help. Please help us. And then that's, of course, when I went to Facebook, YouTube, and then
Today, Junior.
all hell broke loose. As soon as my stepsisters heard about that, they had to put their 2 cents in and more, and they started all their crap, which they've always done. Basically, it's the same bullshit they've done my entire life, same old thing, except for now they've got a platform to do it and spread their bullshit and their evil lies and crap.
So everybody's evil and a liar but you and your wife, right, dude? Okay.
Oh,
Doing
your
the same thing.
sisters?
They've always, yes, it's the same old.
Again, give it up for Voices Behind the Wall Share. She's doing very well with keeping her composure, talking to this man, and I give her props, very well. I am not poking fun at Cher. I am not doing anything against Cher. She is doing a beautiful job with this live, and I am most indubitably calling Don out on his bullshit. So please do not attack Cher for her trying to get information. She's just trying to help find this little girl, and we'll give her that.
Crap, different, just 45 years later or whatever.
Okay.
I mean,
So it's said that they won't release the 911 calls because it's an open investigation still.
Yes, that can be the case. Of why they won't release the calls is because it's still an open investigation.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know.
Well, we can always see, I guess. Now, okay, you were talking about your stepsisters, and you sent me a text. I'm confused. I didn't know detectives on open cases could do live shows. Did you know that?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
have no clue on that. I don't know what they can and can't do.
Okay.
I mean, in our country, you got freedom of speech and everything else. So apparently, I guess you can just about do anything. I guess. The price we pay for freedom of speech.
I think that you can do live shows, but I do not believe they could talk about any open case. They could talk about cases that are closed, but I don't think they're allowed to talk about open cases.
Right. Do you think that with that judge being taken off now, will you have a better shot at trying to get the boys back, or being able to at least have some kind of contact against them? Or
all we can do is hope and pray. The CPS is going to do everything they can to cut all ties with your kids, brainwash them, or I like to call it grooming. To groom your kids.
This live was done last night, Lara. This live was done 10 hours ago. Well, streamed 10 hours ago.
And everything else, and they got everything. I mean, hell, they charge us child support. Well, the foster family, they get a lot of money. They get food stamps.
Yes, because you still have to pay for your fucking kids, you fucking idiot.
They get medical and all that shit. They do everything they can to hurt the parents. They do everything they can to help the foster family. And in the meantime, they're collecting the $70 billion. Big money. Big.
Is that just in your area? Do you know that 70 billion?
This is the
worldwide,
whole
right? Okay.
Pretty much worldwide, yes.
Statewide, anyway.
Well, statewide is 3.3 billion. Countrywide
Jesus.
is 70 billion. And then if they can get your kids and adopt them out, they could end up anywhere in the world. So basically, CPS is a worldwide criminal organization.
Right.
My fuck.
Now, since you've
Oh
been
my fucking god, my dude. Are you fucking stupid? My dude. Seriously. My dude, seriously. On some legit shit. Are you fucking stupid? Like, you got me fucked up.
vocal about this for about, I'd say about 2 months now, maybe a little more. Have they tried to, have they been like, oh, shut up, Don, like you're lying on us, or like try to put a gag order on you? Has anyone from CPS tried to stop you from what you're saying?
Not so far, but I'm sure they probably might. You know, when we go back to court and everything, I'm
Oh,
sure that the CPS lawyer will, try to tell the judge we need a gag order and that bullshit. Of course they're going to try because they don't want to be exposed for the frauds that they are.
mhm.
So, CPS are frauds. And Don and Candace are perfect fucking parents. I agree, Justin. I agree. He's beyond fucking help.
These sons of bitches that they are.
But thank you again, Cher, so very much for doing this interview with him so we can go over it on this beautiful AM. Thank you so much, honey.
Of course, they're going to try.
We're
being honest and open. We put a thing out there. We have nothing to hide.
Really? Then tell us what charge you got for your boys to be taken from you, you dumb fuck.
And we're not going to hide.
Yeah.
We want our boys to know that we love them. We love our daughter with all our heart. And
you love them, but you're not telling people why they were taken to begin with. And you love your daughter, but you're not out there actively looking for your daughter. Wow. Goddamn, dude.
And we've done everything that we can think of and everything that we can do. We've been run down.
How about tell the truth? Instead of blaming every fucking body and their mother, tell the truth.
Fired from jobs. I'm on my, this is the 4th job I've had to get.
Right.
Everything.
And they take child support from you, right? So you need to work.
No, I pay it.
Okay. Good. Good. A 911 call, why wouldn't Grandis have called in lieu of Candace? Did Grandis call 911 also, or just Candace and you?
Well, actually, Candace's phone at the time, we just got a certain cell tower in here. Well, her phone wouldn't work up here.
But she said how many times that she called you, Don, that she called you and told you she used her phone and called you and told you that Summer was missing. How many times has she said it, Don?
At the time.
Okay.
But her mother just got an AT&T phone, and since they
put 3 flying dogs, I concur.
Her new cell tower in up here, it worked up here.
I remember that conversation.
She used her mother's phone to call 911.
Okay.
Damn right. But she admitted that she called Don and it wasn't on her mother's phone. She said how much? She said how many times? Oh, I picked up my phone and called Don to let him know Summer was missing because he was at work.
So then it was weird that Candace could be on Messenger video with you, right? Because that's what people will say. Well, did her phone work to be on Messenger but not call 911?
Yeah, we had internet at the time.
Okay.
So her Messenger worked. That's all she had at the time up here.
Right, and you can't call 911 from Messenger. Okay, got it.
Right, but you can still call 911 even if you ain't got service. Just letting you know, voices. And Donnie, you're a dumbass.
It has to be an actual phone call for 911.
That's when we first found out, the AT&T put a cell tower in, and if we bought an AT&T phone, the phones would work.
Right. And then you got your phones back from TBI, right? Right away?
Yeah, that's all we got back from them. They kept all the computers, TVs, and everything.
Right.
They kept everything. Never give none of it back.
Even still?
The game system, yeah.
Even
still
still,
got
they
all
have
that.
all that. Can you go
Yeah.
ask for it back, or they can't?
I ain't gonna ask. We've already replaced all that stuff, so they can keep it. Whatever. It's just junk, really. You know what I mean?
Yes, you replaced it all with money that you're getting from your daughter's disappearance. You fucking scumbag. Thank you for admitting what you did with all that money that you were supposed to use to help find your daughter with. That these people on these YouTube streets donated to you to help you find your to help find your daughter. And now you're saying you used it to replace electronics that are not as important as your missing child. Are you fucking kidding me?
Go ahead, truth, ask. What's that one girl's name that's a lot of shit but doesn't actually want to address you? We're not going there yet?
Oh, you mean Karen Sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's
Yes.
Karen Sense at? She
I
wants to
don't know what
talk.
her name is again.
Karen
Common.
Sense.
Well, yeah, Karen.
Karen Sense.
Karen Sense. He'd love you to come in the chat here and.
I'd like her to come on the panel.
Oh, okay. Well,
See what she's got to say.
she's not blocked, so she can.
She wants to hide and just sit and talk crap. That's all she wants to do.
I want to know one. I got a question for my lovelies. How much money have y'all donated to Don and Candace, asking them to use it to find their daughter? How much money have you guys donated to Don and Candace and requesting them to use it to find their daughter? Because I know I got a few people in here that's done it, and I'm not saying anything against it. And I'm not saying nothing against it or anything, guys. You guys got heart. You guys got hearts of gold. Well, no, they're using it on trips to fucking run out there and do whatever with. Instead of actively looking for their daughter, they're using it on hotel rooms. Exactly. Justin. Good morning. Jones doesn't even know anything about his daughter. Nada. Well, that's a concurration.
What is the biggest? Would you say the biggest? Well, okay. What is the CPS like?
Voices, slow down. I know you're a little excited. You got a lot of questions to ask. Such a little time. Slow down a little bit, all right, honey? That's all I'm asking. You got this. You stay strong. Stay strong, darling. Stay strong. You got this. I know your anger wants to come out. I can see it.
Your number one theory right now?
It's mine, yeah.
Okay. So.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Anybody else catch that? So it sounds like she wants to laugh at him. Just saying, that's what it sounds like to me. But voices, you did very good, honey. Very good. Chair, very good with this interview. I almost donated to them the first week, but then I felt something was off. Don was on Facebook. Then Jesus.
I think it's a good possibility, but I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, they were asking, did the boys have a phone at home?
Yes, they all had their own phones and internet. What do you call it? Yeah, Messenger and all that.
You allowed your kids on Messenger? Please tell me it was kids Messenger and you could watch who they were adding, right?
Another thing is a clip that's going around again. It's not new, but I can't remember who got it with them. But there's Fred talking about how the dogs hit to his driveway or something, but he was saying that you went there after Summer was reported missing. You went there that night, and so he thinks the scent was from you going there. Did you walk there or drive there?
I drove there.
Okay.
I was mad at him. I couldn't understand why the cops wasn't going. They're beating on his door.
Right.
So I went there.
So you instantly assumed your neighbor took your child. Wow, you're a fucking asshole neighbor, aren't you?
Did you get there before the cops, or?
I think so.
Okay. And
he stated no internet then, and then he lies to share about it. Oh, he could have. He's mad at CPS and blaming them. He knows CPS doesn't have Summer. 100. I agree with you, Justin.
Is that off of your suspect list then, Fred, right now, or?
Well, he's been in jail all this time, and I'm sure that they've taking him in and questioning him, talked to him several times,
For
and
sure, yeah.
yeah, so
I bet, yeah. Mike's asking if the summer swing that she liked that you put up for her, was that able to be seen from the kitchen window?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting here on the porch looking at it right now.
Oh, you still have it up?
Yep.
Aw. I don't know why I thought it was taken down.
No, it's still there. It's got her little purse hanging on it and some other stuff
Oh.
around there.
Oh.
No, I don't. You're absolutely right. I don't. I really don't.
Um. I don't know who that is. I don't remember that. Some people think that Candace went there before you did
Went where?
to Fred's.
She did. She did. She drove down there in her mother's truck
Oh, okay.
and run into Fred was not there. She ran looking for Summer, yes. And when she
Okay.
couldn't find her up here on the hill, she started driving around looking for her.
Okay. So that would be probably okay. This gets out there a lot. I think Benny originally said it, and this is no hate to Benny, but I don't know if I've got to ask you. The police supposedly said something about Candace leaving the driveway twice, so a lot of people bring that up. Is
I don't know that the police would say anything. I mean, I
right.
don't see where that come from.
Well, I was just wondering, is that because she got home and then she went to Red's and then came back home because she was looking for Summer? Would that be twice? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
No, because they were home. I mean, I have no reason to disbelieve anything that she said. And when she called me, she was frantic, and I know everything, the way it all played out. She was being, I mean, she was flipping out.
Yeah. So it seemed legit to you.
Oh yes.
So yeah, because we've talked about Candace being a part of it before, but you don't see it, especially since she's the one who called 911 first.
You know, it's 2023. It's not uncommon to hear somebody call 911 on themselves. Just putting that out there. It is not uncommon to hear somebody call 911 on themselves.
Can you guys not boys saw Summer on their scene this with Monkey Bears? Why did Candace say Dawn was home by 3 that day? I don't know. I actually haven't heard that. Did she say that, Dawn?
I've never heard that.
Okay.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, because what time were you home
She did over on Mer's channel numerous times.
that day?
I was still on the job, like 5:30, 6:30, somewhere in there. So I don't know. I mean,
Yo, they all can't get their stories right, bro. They cannot get their stories right, y'all. But thank you again, Sheriff, for this lovely interview.
Yeah. Is that the moon behind you?
that's my light. Yeah, the moon's up there actually. Almost full moon.
Pretty.
Yeah.
They're asking why you think,
Summer-
why the TBI hasn't been more helpful to y'all with the timeline, putting out a timeline. There's gotta be something they can do to get some heat off you guys, no?
Yeah. I wish they could, but unfortunately, you got pricks like CM and Bosch and my stepsisters are wanting to cause me all kinds of hell. Shit. I mean, I don't know. And they're gonna ride that to the end, keep their show going, I guess, or whatever.
Someone's saying that there's text messages that Candace said you were home by 3. That can't be right, is
No,
it? If you guys have that,
no
send them
way.
to me and I'll show them to Dawn.
Yeah, I'd like to see them.
If you have it, send it and Dawn will take a look at it gladly. I thought what y'all did at the rodeo was pretty awesome. That was really cool of Candace to put together.
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying.
They said prayers for you, Dawn.
I appreciate it. Thank you much. It's been pure hell, and
Whoa, dip in with the info. Good morning, everyone, by the way.
What do you think is what for you? You must think about this probably 100 times a day, right? about what could have happened to your daughter? I know I do,
Oh
and it's
yeah,
not even my
oh
daughter.
yeah,
Um, Sometimes people say that the easiest story of
He's hitting the I'm a victim.
or explanations is probably more likely. I don't necessarily agree with that for all cases, but when you go over it in your mind, what minus CPS, okay? Because I think minus CPS, we know how you feel on that. But what is the number one thing that goes through your head that you think is more easily explained and could be more likely than maybe the whole CPS thing? That
well,
CPS aside, what else goes through your mind for June
well,
15th?
well, before started understanding how CPS works and everything, I just clearly thought that, somebody grabbed her and was hurting her sexually or whatever, or hurting her in some way, or possibly killed her, so this has been horrific, because my little girl, me and her are very close, and I love her with all my heart, and I don't know why, but she just was always by my side, and we just, I don't
Hey
know,
Don, how many showers you take with your 5-year-old? You nasty fuck.
man, it's my little girl. She loves me very much. I love her
How
very
many
much.
times did you expose? How many times did you expose yourself to your 5-year-old daughter? You nasty fuck. Let's talk about that, Don. Let's talk about you admitting you shower with your daughter. You nasty motherfucker.
We just, I don't know, we just had that connection that just didn't know could even exist.
Or is that just another lie from an innocent 15, well now 17-year-old? Huh? You nasty motherfucker.
So when someone took her, it just basically destroyed me and Candace, and we didn't know how to deal with it. We didn't know how to, obviously, didn't know how to deal with it.
But
I mean, I wish to God I would have never went to YouTube or anything. And what my stepsisters has done is probably
Your stepsisters are singing the same goddamn story they've been singing for years. So obviously there has to be some truth to it. You nasty motherfucker.
the worst thing you could possibly do to
okay,
somebody.
we're going to get there. We'll get there in a minute. But I want you to actually answer my question because I think it's
What's that?
important.
What was the question?
The main thing that runs through your mind might take CPS to the side. We know that's number one. What is the other scenario that runs through your head that you think would be more likely?
The only thing that I could think is, one of these guys up here, visiting Fred Hill.
Sorry, y'all. I apologize. But it's nasty. It's just nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
Or whatever, on drugs or something. Um,
What drugs do you take? You nasty fuck.
Grabbed her and, and all the,
Exactly, Ramona. Exactly.
sexual whatever, that scares me, or that she's locked in someone's basement or tied up somewhere, and I have no clue.
So that's all we. That's minus CPS. That's your go-to. You're worried. You're scared that something
Well,
bad's happening.
well, yeah, because people just don't take kids to for good reasons.
You have a couch that is in the living room, but said couch was in basement, was taken to the dump before Summer went missing. Lots of pics we seen in the beginning were not from that time. Okay.
Unless CPS has gone to kidnapping kids.
Of course, CPS is gone to kidnapping kids. But we're going to take a short bathroom break. I got to pee yet again. This coffee's running right through me. So give me one moment, please. And I want to let you guys know before we jump right back into this that I do have a little one home sick. She is currently sleeping, so if I end my stream quickly before I want to, it's because I have to go take care of her. So just so you guys know, I have a sick little one home today, but she's currently sleeping, so I have time.
Or had someone kidnapped for them or something.
Right.
I don't know. That's
Then
a
maybe she was
possibility.
put in a good home then.
And there's that possibility.
Right.
I don't think it's a great possibility, but it is possible. I mean, they find kids in other countries all the time. The kid don't know how they got there or who took them or what.
Right. Yeah, you were telling me about a couple things you've been around before. You've talked about it, I think, on Chris McDonough's too, but you've been around kids that have been kidnapped before, or you thought they might have been looking back.
Well,
You didn't know then.
back in my severe drug using days, yeah, I was doing the cocaine thing back in the day, and
Yep.
I've seen, when you get in them drug areas, you see things, you're
Mm-hmm.
not quite sure what you're seeing, but looking back, it's like, damn, that could have been very possible.
Mm-hmm. I think it's important for
It's CPS. It's drug dealers. Which is it, Don? You nasty fuck.
people to know, yeah, it really does exist. Because some people don't want to think that. They don't want their minds to go there, but you've seen it in multiple states.
I didn't want my mind to go there either, but looking back and really thinking about it, it's like, damn it, like, there's no way. I mean, you know.
That's scary. How to find somewhere. When's the last time you've spoken to the law?
The last time I spoke to them was when they contacted me and told me that the DNA was no match. So it's been a
Right.
while.
So
And I
that's
talked to our private
2 months?
investigators. I talked to my.
If my child was missing, I'd be on the phone with them motherfuckers every goddamn day of every fucking minute as I'm out there looking for my kid. The fuck is you doing, Donnie?
Private investigators all the time.
Yeah.
And they talk to law enforcement and stuff often, and I just ask them. They're kind of our go-to to law enforcement, and that way we ain't got to bug law enforcement. They keep track of all this stuff. They got everything written down. They got it all on their computer. They're
Can you be
professional.
sure that they're telling you everything? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think you should call law enforcement and get some word
All right, dip.
to yourself and cut out the middleman. At
I
least
agree, Cher. I agree. Cut out the middleman and talk to the law enforcement yourself. Grow a set of balls, Donnie, and do it your damn self.
for a call or two.
Well,
Unless they make you just feel nervous, like I would probably get.
If I had anything good to do them with, or anything new, or anything, but there is no trace of Summer. There's nothing. Very professional, or somebody got lucky as hell.
Hmm.
And
It's a professional job because there's no trace. Right.
I don't think a meth head's that damn smart. It also leads me to believe that this is very professional.
So you would cut out Dudley as a suspect then, do you think?
We know Dudley has an airtight alibi. We know that.
Okay.
Whether he could have had something done or whatever, I can't dismiss that.
Okay.
But I know Lee himself where he was. He's not in jail, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how the hell he got out, but he's not in jail.
So he is out.
So,
I'll send him a text message. No.
He got out because he did his time, you dumb fuck.
Has he tried to contact you at all or no?
no.
Okay.
This is my second run-in with him. There ain't gonna be a third.
Okay.
Now you're online threatening people. You dumb bastard.
Probably for the best. Yes, they did DNA probably 2 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
There was a child body found in Virginia, and Don and Candace called to have their DNA tested with that.
Well, they come to us because they said that they couldn't rule it out unless they done the DNA. So we done the DNA.
Mm. Do you remember when you said that you got home June 15th? You were looking around for Summer down at the bottom, and your neighbor was out, and you just knew something bad had happened. Can you say yet what neighbor that was? Because everyone's divided. Was it Fred? Was it Jody Sue? Was it both? Which one?
No, it wasn't none of them. And I don't want to say his name because he's a good guy. I mean, He knows my mom. Him and his wife know my mom. They're good people. Always been really good to us. They live right there in the corner, and he'd do anything for you. They, you know, and but he was out searching, and then I seen my boys on the other side of War Hill, and that's when I just realized that she is not anywhere around here. She's
Mm.
gone.
Do you think it's possible at all that an animal picked her up and ran off with her? A bear, maybe?
No, the reason for that is because we had so many dogs up here, professional dogs and stuff, and they would have, plus the equipment they had on the military airplane and the helicopters and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, they would have found her. The dogs would have picked up the scent and found her by now. I mean, yeah, I
So
just
would
don't
it?
think so.
It wasn't Andy Bard either.
Well, they know where Andy was too. He was,
Okay.
you know,
So is Andy cleared in your mind as a
in
suspect?
my mind, yeah, he's
Okay.
clear
In
as
your
they
mind,
get.
yep.
Uh,
So only Andy so far cleared in your mind.
yeah.
Wow. Each its own. I think Dotson was the man in the first ever helicopter that was there and wasn't there long. And they said it was an emergency helicopter, which Dotson was a pilot before. All right, the dogs were gone that day. Donnie boy, damn, he's scared to step in the building. I'm dead. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why there wasn't no scent. Maybe.
Okay. And that's because you know that the police verified he was where he was supposed to be or whatever. Okay. Well, that's fair. Um. Okay. You know that this is another big question. Uh, People want to know, why do you have a Tim Mullins involved? Like, why do you have a media manager or whatever? I'm sorry, I don't know what he calls it,
Well,
but that's being asked in the chat.
the you know the police, whenever something like this happens, they try to get you involved with them, and they do. They tried to protect us from the beginning, but we didn't listen to them. We got on YouTube and Facebook and everything,
Hmm.
and we didn't listen to them at first. But
So the police offered you media management, but you didn't
right,
take them up
and
on
it
it?
was right instead
Okay.
of
Okay, so I've never once heard in my lifetime police offering a media manager ever in my life. Somebody, for the love of fuck, tell me why the fuck he'd say something like that.
instead of having a spokesman with the police to call all the news agencies together and then speak out like they do. I forget what you call that.
Yep, like press
We
conferences.
yeah, we like dumbasses went straight to YouTube and everything and spilled our guts, and but we did it in the hopes of finding
Definitely give it up for voices behind the wall. Miss Cher, good job last night. Much love, honey. I applaud you. You did very well, very well. You're keeping it. You're keeping the grind out there. Much love, honey. Much love. Definitely, everybody share some love and respect. This is her content, her video, her stuff. I am just reviewing it because I want to hear what Dirtbag Donnie has to say.
getting some of those pictures out there and trying to get help and doing what we could to find her because we were desperate. We wanted help, and we just didn't see the police doing anything. We couldn't see what they were doing or what,
Just a
and we
few
were just desperate. And
footprints that could
we sure
have
as hell
been
wasn't
from
sleeping.
the
We
day
were
before.
in terror for our daughter,
Exactly.
and
Hmm.
it turned into a living nightmare, and it has been ever since.
Yeah, I bet. And you trust Tim Mullen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said that's like one of your best friends, right?
Yeah.
I agree, Meep. I agree.
Yeah. Why would he trust Tim Mullen? I don't know. I guess okay, why do you trust Tim Mullen?
Why? Because he's a good friend.
Doodle Mom, I have to say, somebody knows something and they just ain't speaking. And I think that's messed up.
Gives me very good advice. He
Yeah.
tries to tell me to stay off YouTube and stuff, but I mean, he tries. But
Oopsie.
yeah, but he gives me good advice. He is a good Christian friend.
Yeah.
I mean, all those things that make a person a good person. He's got all them attributes, you know. And you find out in this world, you know, if you're lucky if you got a couple real friends in this world.
Hmm.
Because as you can see, we've been attacked in so many ways and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Cotton Candy Boobs, I see you. I see the guys. I'm posing questions. I'm not asking the nasty ones because Don's been pretty down today. He's been down actually most days. I've talked to him in the past couple weeks actually. You're also
I
off of
agree,
work
Doodle
and
Mama.
tired, right?
yeah, I need to get ready to go to
I
bed so I
screwed
can
up
get
something.
up. Or I got to get up
Cat's not
early and head
right
out.
now.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, you're working again. All right. I won't keep you too much longer. I'm going to ask a couple more things that I know is going around, and then I want you to say what you want to say because there's a lot.
Yeah,
But
sure
I do
will.
want to know because it's being clipped around again. Chris McDonough went to Hunter and Allie. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah. And of course after I believe he showed the interview with your wife Candace,
I,
right?
I think he's one of the biggest Karens, a low life piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
That son of a bitch.
Hunter.
He come up here. No, Chris McDonough,
Oh,
and Josh wants to be just like him. Wow, wow.
Josh.
Yeah, that son of a
Oh, the
bitch come
lab.
up here and said he's going to help, and straight lied to us. He's like he's going to help us find our daughter. You know, we were desperate to find our
Yeah.
daughter, and that motherfucker stabbed us in the.
What was his ways of wanting to find your daughter?
Yeah, we thought you know he was serious. He was going to try to help us find our daughter, but no, he was just here to expose us and be the piece of shit that he is. And the lab wants to be just like this motherfucker. Fucking man. Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, Josh, you go for it. Joshy boy.
He's in the chat, or he was.
Yeah,
Wow, Donnie, you use the word expose. You're gonna expose yourself.
I'm sure he
Um,
is.
I dropped the link, but he didn't take it.
Of course not. Come on up here, Joshy boy.
Um,
Little punk bitch.
oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I can't
That's
help it.
okay.
I can't help it, man.
No, I know. You're only human. It's okay. So, do you watch the lab at all?
I try not to because he's sick-minded. That's all he talks about is sexual this and sexual that, and feeds. Got my stepsister saying all that bullshit and trying to make something out of nothing. And it's bullshit they've been saying all for years. Trying, you know, to
Justin, I'm awaiting. I'm awaiting, Justin. Trust and believe. I'm awaiting.
try to ruin my life, which I've been doing my entire damn life.
Hmm.
You know, to try to keep me away from my dad so they could soak my dad for all the money that he's got. The $2,000 that Trish got from my dad, she'll never intend to pay back, never will pay him back. And now,
Trish?
you know something that's funny. After my dad done all this stuff for my stepsisters and all that, raised Jeannie's kids, raised Trish, you know, and all them their grandkids and everything, done all this stuff for him. Now he's on his deathbed, and Mary, Jeannie, Trish, none of them will help. They're begging for help for people to help my dad and Pat because they need someone there all the time. And Jeannie and Mary won't step one foot in that house and try to help them after all that my dad's done for them.
You too, Lara. Thank you for being here, honey.
And Trish burned him for $20,000, and they won't even go over there and help them in their old age at all. They're leaving it all up to my sister and my stepbrother Randy. And there's one other girl there. I won't mention her name. She's trying best she can to help out,
Hmm.
but none of them will help them after all my dad's done for them throughout the years, raised their kids and everything else. They didn't raise my kids or anything.
Neither did you.
Hmm.
They didn't help me like that, and they made sure they wanted to keep me out of the picture so they could soak my dad for everything he had.
Really?
That's what it's all about, really, honestly.
Yeah. So you think that they're trying to be like Fred's sisters? Is that what we're thinking?
I'm not aware of what Fred's sister's doing exactly, but yeah, I mean,
Hmm. So,
it's pretty
all right.
dirty what they're doing.
People are wondering why do you talk more than Candace?
Well, because Candace has been hurt a lot. Every time she talks, she gets certain people stabbed her in the back. Look what Miss Kathy did. Look what all of these, like Jana, all these people that pretended to be her best friend and everything, and then they was just getting content and recording and pictures so they could stab her in the back.
Mm.
That's why
And
she's
stealing your daughter's stuff.
right, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this happened to her time and time again, over and over and over. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, Donnie, go help your own parents, you dick.
Do you, so you would take Dudley off your suspect list and also your wife?
Now what?
People ask in the chat, is your wife on your suspect list?
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty dumb question.
We could ask her the same, I guess. Ask her if you're on hers.
Right.
Are y'all on each other's?
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna take our daughter, who we love with all our heart. We love our kids. You know, we ain't like all these sickos out there in the world. We actually love our kids.
Kind of hard to try. It's kind of hard to be long-term friends with people who lie too much. Just saying.
We do everything, anything for them, and we have. And you just look at the pictures, how much love there is. You know, we would never hurt our kids in any way. We love our kids.
Wait, Justin, wait. Candace said I'm on their fucking suspect list. Or are you talking about Donnie?
We love them with all our heart. You know, it's just for people to insinuate these kind of things to us. It's just so disgusting and
Yeah.
unbelievable to us.
They probably wonder because you said, and maybe they edited you weird, I'm not sure, but there was an interview you did and you said Candace makes the wrong friends.
Well, yeah, I mean, these people that befriended her.
Oh, wow. Pretty sad she put her own husband on that list, huh?
So they could get content, start their own YouTube channel, and like, I know Candace, I'm her friend, blah, blah, blah. And you know, over and over again, all these people just stab her in the back continually. After all we've been through, you know, losing our daughter and then CPS stepping in and stealing our kid like they did, the dirty son bitches, what they did. And then we got all these other dirty son bitching YouTubers, or wannabe YouTubers, I should say, come in and befriend her. And it's just been ongoing for years, Same old crap.
Well, maybe if you weren't dirtbags to other people, they would stay your friends. Ever think of that one?
Yeah, I bet.
Trisha's original lie, Mary's lies. All
Pam would like
lies.
to know what Summer's favorite movie was.
You know, I wouldn't know that because I was always at work. You know, I worked 7 days a week to support my family.
Really? When I was working, I still knew what my daughter liked. I still know what my daughter likes. Just saying. I agree, Legendary. Stop giving excuses, Don. You don't know shit about your own kids, man.
That's how much I love my kids.
Candace would probably know. Can you holler at her? I bet I know.
I wanted my kids to have things, and I wanted them to have plenty of foods and everything.
Justin, and with the when you weren't working, you were with Cocors. God damn!
I worked my ass off to make sure they had everything. I bought this stupid freaking Subaru so that they could go and do, you know, play football and basketball. And I was thinking, you know, trying to think ahead. They'd have a dependable car in case they wanted to get involved in school stuff, you know, football and everything. I didn't mind working 7 days a week as long as my kids were happy. You know, I've done everything I could. I tried. You know, I fell apart when someone took summer. Yeah, I fell apart. You know, and you know, in my mind, CPS would be like, they would know stuff like that. They're pretty smart. They would know a parent would fall apart, and then they'd take advantage of the situation and screw them over every way they can and build it.
I agree. They have no clue about their own kids, and he's lying about the food. Like, this dude's a fucking idiot.
And that's what they do. They're dirty sons of bitches.
And you said the caseworker changed 3 times?
Yeah, we've had 3 different caseworkers. We can't even find the original caseworker to try to figure out, you know, ask any questions or anything else. You know, and then I have to ask myself, well, damn, TBI. We got to try to get them involved. But I've been meaning to talk to TBI about this, but I'm scared to even question them because if Tennessee's getting $3.3 billion, well, that's probably paying TBI. Yeah, I mean, that's probably paying TBI. That's probably part of their income and everything. So can TBI be trusted? Damn, I don't know anymore.
God, man, it's everybody else's fault but yours, Donnie.
Well, even if you ask, I don't think that looks bad that you ask that, to be honest.
I could try, but
you don't think they'll take it serious?
I've been trying to go to, I've been trying to go to FD.
Do you want the lab to come up here?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Ask him what they did to get the kids back. Oh, okay. Can we talk about some of the changes you've made so that you can get your boys back?
Well,
You've told me a couple.
we've been under construction ever since we took over this place. Ever since my mom gave me this place, I've tore the trailer out of here. Had a bulldozer come up here, tear out the whole damn thing, put in another addition. I'm doing what I can with what I got, you know. And I mean, if I had the money and the credit, I'd just have a great big house put up here. But you know, I can't afford, you know, $2,000 a month for a brand new home. I don't make that much money. Plus,
here we go.
you know, Hawkins County's got me tied up paying all this money for the time I was in jail, and you know, the lies, the deceit. They lied on me on the DUI, said I was falling out drunk in the police report.
You
Which
don't.
is a straight freaking lie. Oh yeah, they lied like some bitches.
So I don't know if you can see, but the lab is up here, and he can hear you.
Okay.
Hey, I thought you asked for me to come up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did. He did have some things that he wanted to address you with.
Okay, well, all right. What's that?
I don't know. I thought you was wanting to come up here.
No, I didn't ask to come up. I heard you,
Okay.
you said tell that punk bitch he could come up or something like that. So I'm here.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much. That's pretty much the way I feel about you. Yeah,
is that it?
I guess so.
Well, can we? Okay.
got something
No,
you wanna
Don.
say?
Tell him what. Don, wait. Talk to him like you talk to me. He's upset. Do you mind? Don. He's upset, I guess, with you, Josh,
Uh-huh.
because here's why I do. I'm trying to put it nice. You have 800 people watching you, Don. We said no threats tonight. We want to do.
Oh,
This
I
is
ain't
about your
threatening
daughter.
nobody.
I know. I know. But anyways, he's upset with you, Josh, I believe, because he thinks it's the sister's thing is distracting from his daughter's case.
No, that's no.
Okay, I'm sorry. You
No,
say
no,
it
no,
then.
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
sorry. I'll shut up.
No, I just think you're a piece of shit. You
Okay.
and Chris McDonough are fucking pieces of shit for what you're fucking doing with my stepsisters.
We've already had this conversation.
Yeah, well, fuck you, you little bitch.
Okay.
Wow. True colors. True fucking colors.
Fuck
Hey,
off.
hey, Don.
Fucking go fuck
Why did you
yourself.
tell your dad that Candace
Man, go fuck
in the
yourself,
summer?
dude. Man,
They
I
put her
didn't
in
fucking say that.
Why did that happen? Why did
Man,
why
fuck
did he tell
you,
the
man.
FBI?
You're such a stupid motherfucker.
Why did he tell the
Man, no,
FBI?
that's bullshit.
It's
Fuck
not
you,
that.
lying. You're a
It's
lying
real.
motherfucker.
Okay.
No, you're a lying piece of shit. Fuck
Okay.
yourself. Go
Sure.
suck Chris McDonough's dick,
Whatever.
you motherfucker. Fuck you, piece of shit. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Hey, Don.
Fuck yourself. Fuck
You're
off,
the one that
bitch.
asked me to come up, Don.
Man, yeah,
Oh
get
my
the fuck
god,
on.
bro.
I'm-
Yo, give the lab some credit, bro. Give the lab some fucking credit. Like for real. Yo.
Here.
Fuck you,
I'm here
fuck
asking
you.
you what you do. So what do you
Man,
want to talk
fucking
about?
straight fucking saying lies. Straight out the fucking
How's that a lie?
You don't know shit.
Okay, then clarify it for me.
Mary's in the chat.
I'm telling you, it's bullshit. You're full of shit.
Just like the couch that you're
Wherever
going to send
you
me a
got
picture
it,
of for the
wherever
last
you
8
got
months,
it.
right, Don?
Oh, fuck
The
you,
couch.
You're
dude.
going to send me a picture of the couch?
You're fucked.
Uh,
Man, you're the one that blocked me and took my
No,
number and
I
all that.
did.
Unfucking real. But all right, guys, I'm gonna have to mute my side. I gotta make a quick phone call. But outside of that, let's keep listening to these fucking chuckle nuts. All right.
Shit. I mean, I just tried to call your number. I got Josh on my phone. I tried to
Why do you
call
want?
it.
What are you calling me for? What do you want to talk to me about?
I don't know why the fuck I want to talk to you.
I don't either. That's what I'm asking you. What
Shit.
do you want?
All you give a fuck is about your show, and
I
you're
know.
gonna go on with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fucking go on with yourself.
I mean, okay, so you told me to come up here. I'm here. You told me as a piece of shit. Okay, is that it? I mean, is that? I'm asking you about.
That's the gist of it. Chris McDonough want to be. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Send me the
Hi,
picture of the
Don.
couch.
Don, sorry, Josh. Don, I was hoping. I was kind
Wow.
of hoping. I thought we were going to go over like what we thought was distractions from your daughter's case, and we were going to speak about it. I don't know. Do you think your sister's is a
There ain't nothing to
distraction?
talk. There ain't nothing to talk about this motherfucker. Fucking,
Okay, well, let's.
Okay.
you know, fucking get lost, bitch.
What's
Little
that?
bitch.
I didn't hear what you said.
Get lost, you little bitch.
You go
Where's
mad.
you?
You're just such an angry guy.
Yeah,
You're just
because
mad at
you talk
everybody.
shit.
Everybody's wrong.
Don sounds like an angry turtle right now, dude.
Everybody lies except you. You're full of shit, man.
Hey, you're the one that wants to fucking take all the lies and build your channel.
I haven't said anything. Tell me a lie that I've said, and I'll apologize.
Every fucking thing you say, dude.
Everything I said. What about you
Everything
being a
you
douchebag?
say.
That's not a lie, is it?
No, you're the douchebag.
You're the
All you can do is sit your fat ass behind that fucking mic and talk shit.
I saw a picture of you the other day. You're looking pretty hefty yourself, fat boy.
Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm
Yeah,
gaining
good.
some weight.
I know. See that belly hanging over. Calm down.
You know what? At least I'm gaining some muscle now. I'll
Oh yeah,
fucking
you
whip
look
your
like
ass,
you
boy.
look like the picture of health.
I'm doing a lot better than you are, fat fuck.
Come on, you're a lifelong cigarette smoking, drinking drug addict who's fat. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, you're Mr. Perfect, right?
I'm
You
not
do
saying
know
that. I'm just saying, how are you better than me?
Why'd you take all that money from that woman?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he's doing freaking cocaine.
Why did you go buy a bunch of cocaine and tell everybody that you were trying to help your daughter by buying cocaine?
Yo, say what?
Why'd you give Fred Hill a bunch of cocaine?
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, yeah, I'll just go buy cocaine.
Yeah, you said you said you took a bunch of cocaine over to Fred Hill's house. Remember? After someone went missing. You remember that?
Do you remember? There was a lot of shit that went on, dude. I ain't got to explain shit to you. You can
Okay,
go fuck
well,
yourself.
you're the one that told me to
boy.
come up here. If you didn't want to talk to me, then why'd you ask me to come up?
You know what? I might talk to you, but you want to blast everything. It's all about the way you look and about your show.
No, it's not.
That's what you really give a fuck about. That's all.
Dude, I've done one show about you in the last 2 weeks.
Man, every show you do is about me because you
That's
can't
not
find
true.
no other content.
That's not
You
true.
have no other content.
That's not true either.
Mr. Voices behind the wall got there. Oh no.
Whatever, man.
Okay,
I have nothing for you. Fuck off.
Cool. Thanks for letting me up, Sherry. Hey, Don, God bless you.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, right. Fuck you.
Hi, buddy. It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, right.
Fine. I'm like, I gotta get the husband down here. This
Yeah,
is
she
not
had
a
to have
chick
me here to
conversation. I said, I'm
muscle.
tapping out this one. This ain't for a girl.
We don't like each other.
No.
Sorry, sure.
No, that you had to get that out. You got that out. Do you feel better?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, what else would you like to say? I've nailed you with the 21 questions. I know you don't think that YouTube's helped and has brought you a lot of hate, but I also think if you didn't come to YouTube, she wouldn't have her picture and name out there as much as she does.
Well, that's true, and that's one of the reasons we keep going.
Yeah.
That Karen Sense, she keeps saying, what have we done? What have we done? Well, despite all the hate and everything else, we try to still keep going for our kids' sake and my daughter's sake and whatever. We've done a lot of shit. We've gotten broke, literally broke, down to nothing in jail. I mean, that's my fault for being in jail, of course. But
My dad says, who is Josh and how does he feel that he is helping?
he ain't helping. He's helping himself with his channel. That's all he's helping.
What can we do from now on to be helpful, more helpful? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'd love to go over with you on Chris McDonough and Hunter's interview, because I don't think that something we've done is gone through it together and have you respond to what I think is also a lot of lies.
No.
Like, why would Hunter go home that day talking about if Summer was dead or alive? That's weird, right?
Yeah, I have.
Why that be a conversation?
I don't understand. We made.
I know.
Saying, how are you?
Sorry, guys. I had to call in my daughter's night pills, but most indubitably, I have to go back and rewatch some of this because I missed a whole lot.
Better than me.
Why'd you take all that money from that woman?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he's doing freaking cocaine.
Why did you go buy a bunch of cocaine and tell everybody that you were trying to help your daughter?
Wait. Bro, you took the money that the peoples gave you and bought cocaine? You're a fucking dirtbag, Donnie.
By buying cocaine. Why'd you give Fred Hill a bunch of cocaine?
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, yeah, I'll just go buy cocaine.
Yeah, you said that you took a bunch of cocaine over to Fred Hill's house, remember? After someone went missing. You remember that?
Do you remember? There was a lot of shit that went on, dude. I ain't got to explain shit to you. You can go fuck yourself.
You're the one that told me to come up here. If you didn't want to talk to me, then why'd you ask me to come up?
You know what? I might talk to you, but you want to blast everything. It's all about the way you look and about your show.
No, it's not.
That's what you really give a fuck about. That's all
Dude,
you
I've
care
done
about.
one
Yeah, he ain't done shit to talk about Summer. Just saying. I agree.
show about you in the last 2 weeks.
Man, every show you do is about me. You
That's
can't
not
find
true.
no other content.
That's not
You
true.
have no other content.
That's not true either.
Whatever, man.
Okay,
I have
so
nothing for you. Fuck off.
cool. Thanks for letting me up, share. Hey, Don, God bless you, man.
Yeah, yeah, right. Fuck you.
Bye, buddy. It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, right.
Give it up for the lab. Give it up for the lab. I give it to the lab. Woo-hoo-hoo! He handled that perfectly. Congrats, my friend. Congrats.
Fine. I'm like, I gotta get the hose down here. This
Yeah,
is
she
not
had
a
to
chick
have me here to
conversation. I said,
lesson
I'm
that.
tapping out of this one. This ain't for a girl.
They don't like each other.
No, oh.
Sorry, sure.
No, that if you had to get that out, you got that out. Do you feel better?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, what else would you like to say? I've nailed you with the 21 questions. What I know you don't think that YouTube's helped and has brought you a lot of hate, but I also think if you didn't come to YouTube, she wouldn't have her picture and name out there as much as she does.
Well, that's true, and that's one of the reasons we keep going.
Yeah.
That Karen Sense, she keeps saying, "What have we done? What have we done?" Well, despite all the hate and everything else, we try to.
What are we doing? What are we doing? You're sitting on your fucking ass and not doing a damn thing besides talking shit on YouTube, you dumb fuck.
Still keep going for the kids' sake and my daughter's sake and whatever. We've done a lot of shit. We've gotten broke, literally broke.
I concur, Selena. I concur.
Down to nothing. In jail. I mean, that's my fault for being in jail, of course. But
My dad says, who is Josh and how does he feel that he is helping?
he ain't helping. He's helping himself with his channel. That's all he's helping.
Wow.
What can we do from here, from now on, to be helpful, more helpful? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'd love to go over with you on Chris McDonough and Hunter's interview, because I don't think that's something we've done is gone through it together and have you respond to what I think is also
Money. Fuck. It's all about the money, don't you know? Garfield, don't you know? It's all about that money.
a lot of lies.
Yeah.
Like, why would Hunter go home that day talking about if Summer was dead or alive? That's weird, right?
Yeah,
He didn't go home talking about whether or not she was dead or alive.
Why would that be a conversation?
I don't understand. We made a huge mistake, and I had a bad feeling. And Candace was just lonely for friends, and she thought, she befriended. I don't know where she even met these people at, but she invited them up.
Walmart, dumbass.
Invited her kids up here so they could play around, on the property, and she was just trying to do the right thing, and she was trying to be a friend because she
Lies.
didn't have no friends. We're up here in the middle of nowhere. We didn't talk to Jody Sue and none of them hardly, and it just turned into a damn nightmare after Summer disappeared. But I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Where was we going? I don't know.
About Hunter's interview with Chris McDonough.
Yeah, I don't take any of that serious because you can tell. I mean, that they led him into the questions. Chris McDonough being the piece of shit that he is, and kind of led them into all the questions and kind of controlled what he was saying. And it's a well-known fact that Hunter.
So you think Chris McDonough put up to that?
Well, yes, and so did his mother. His mother would give him weed and cigarettes.
And your wife would give him alcohol, vapes, and touch his pee-pee. Anything else?
Okay.
If he would behave and do whatever.
Okay. And he's just young still.
Yes, he's just a young kid.
Okay.
He was up here, and he would hang around with me and stuff. He was a good kid, but after all this, I mean, he was just doing what he was told to do, basically. He was controlled by them, controlled by Chris McDonough. You know how Chris McDonough is. He kind of, led the narrative and everything else. I let my coffee sit and get messed up.
I always do that. I have to microwave the same cup of coffee 10 times a day.
Right. I'm sorry. I just got really upset talking. I just can't stand them. What my stepsisters have done and what Chris McDonough and Josh has done is just inexcusable.
Yeah. Okay, so they're asking a question. Did Candace ever give Hunter booze and vapes?
No.
Liar!
Well, he answered what they're doing to get the boys back. They're gonna work on their house. There's a couple other things he's doing behind the scenes that he doesn't want spoke about right now, but
Yeah, we can't talk about that because
he
Chris McDonough and Josh and them and all the haters, and
will
plus
ruin it.
possibly the CPS workers that are out there on YouTube.
Oh my fucking god! Here we go with CPS again.
I mean, they're going to
Right.
protect their interests, so they're going to do everything they can to destroy us, and they're going to do everything they can to keep in this narrative with Mary and Jeannie and Trish and all this bullshit, and keep pushing all that bullshit. But
You,
then go to hell on that
Don
bullshit.
said he
what do you think that the likelihood?
right there. Don's lying. From the beginning, Don said he only met H once. Now he's acting like he knew him a lifetime. Exactly.
Is of the rumors that your sons had tested for some drugs when they were taken by the state?
Oh wow, and some rumors, all right.
Yeah, because I heard like there was coke and marijuana found in the oldest boy.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious. I don't know where these people come up with this stuff.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Did you hear that one before?
No, I've never heard that before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's been going around for some time.
Wow.
And same thing as they think that Candace had a inappropriate relationship with Hunter.
No. That's all made up bullshit. This is the
Okay.
bullshit
Liar!
they want to keep going.
His grandma came out and said that she witnessed it or something.
That is so funny. Hey, buddy, hold on. Hey, did you know that, what's her name?
Hunter's grandma.
Hunter's grandma witnessed you and Hunter. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tell her it was Sherry.
It was Sherry. Witnessed it. Yeah. Well, we already know they're all full of lies and proven lies, just like Jody said. She's a proven liar, and she still keeps trying those.
Everybody's a liar but you, huh, Donnie? Fucking scumbag. Tell your nasty looking wife to keep her hands off my kid.
Crazy ass stuff.
Oh, that come from Jody Sue, you think?
Oh, I don't know, but
okay. I did hear it from Hunter's grandma himself. I heard it.
Yeah,
she said it to Molly Golightly.
Yeah, of course she'd say something like that. But you know, these people are all.
What reason would they have to lie on you, Don? Huh? What reason would they have to come up with this nasty jargon? Huh? Huh? What reason, Donnie?
Proven liars consistently.
So none of y'all have ever had inappropriate relations with minors?
Well, hell no.
Okay. Well, there you go. From the horse's mouth.
Like the horse's ass.
Oh, we know because their stories have changed so much as well, Candace.
Right. She said she knows because all their stories have changed so many times. Just so you know.
And y'all's haven't? Really?
Right.
Yeah.
But,
well, I'm pretty sure they got money during that interview. You could see Molly give them money.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the main thing is the main reason that I don't really care, but my boys are going to see this
Messy Jessie, what's up, girl?
crazy ass stuff.
Oh, God,
I want, you know, one day, if they're not already seeing it or CPS using it against us some way or whatever, I mean, you know, or they're in the chat, who knows.
Oh, Dudley also said Dudley said you both room minors together.
He's only been up here 3 times. How would he know?
I don't know.
I mean, he'd come in.
This motherfucking dumb motherfucker. All right, I gotta pee, y'all. We're gonna take a short commercial break. Grab your coffee, grab your smoke, take your pills, and I'll be right back. Well, guys, this is getting interesting. There's only a little bit left of shares live with Donnie, the bullshit lying son of a bitch. So we're gonna finish this off, and then I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. So let's get this done, and I gotta check in on my little one. She's homesick today, so let's get it done. And thank you again, Cher, for asking him questions. Sorry he's lying to you, honey.
You didn't do it one of those
I take my son's word over. I'll take a child's word over an adult's any day. That's just how I am.
times, did you?
No, well, check this out. He'd come here, park his truck, we'd get in my truck, go to work. All right? And
Right.
then when we come back, he'd get in his truck and he'd go home.
Hey, you're interrupting our conversation.
Oh, okay, I'll leave. Okay, that's all.
Tell her sorry.
Right.
We're talking about food and we don't want nobody else here.
Wait, what kind of food? She's making me hungry again.
What kind of food?
Butter beans, spaghetti, lasagna. What do you want to have?
Gross.
If I cash app her, can she send it over like next day?
I'm sure she would. I don't know. Sounded good.
Want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yes, please.
Hey, now go in this room.
It's always made better by someone else's mom. I bet PBJ.
She's mad. I'm trying to get my coffee and I'm in here talking to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Louder than I am.
sorry.
I'm out of here.
Okay. How can we better help, do you think, after all this time and on social media, since that's where her face is best known, I'd say? How can we forward in helping?
I just wish that the bullshit would stop. All these crazy ass stories and
Don't worry, Ellie Mae. We're just calling Donnie Wanny out on his bullshit.
The stuff. Like I'm afraid my boys are gonna see this bullshit, all this horrific stuff that Josh and Chris Dunn and all these crazy people keep putting out there. That's my biggest fear. But I know they're gonna see it. But I also want them to see that I'm willing to fight whoever and whatever. And that's the only reason I'm on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would also like to know why the lab don't want to talk about Mary's husband raping my sister when she was 11 years old. Why doesn't he want to talk about that? Why doesn't he want to talk about JR molesting my daughter when my dad kicked him out of the house? Why doesn't
Wait,
he want to
what?
talk about that?
Margie?
Yeah, well, damn it.
I agree, Justin. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't thinking.
Why doesn't Mary want to talk about that? My sister was raped by her husband. Why doesn't Mary want to talk about that? Why doesn't she mention that to Josh and Chris McDonough? That's rape.
Right. Well, can you make a complaint on all that?
Well,
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Don't really want to ruin a man's life.
Because you do the same shit, you dumb sick fuck.
My sister don't want to pursue it or anything.
Well,
But
they're pursuing
why-
yours.
I know, exactly. Why doesn't Mary want to talk about that? That's what I don't understand. She wants to play off like, oh, they were dating or some crazy 11-year-old girl. I mean, why does she want, I just don't understand why she don't want to talk about that. Why don't she want to talk about her family? Why don't she want to talk about her sister's son? Well,
Because kids are off limits, you dumb bastard.
doing shit with my daughter. I don't understand. That should be pretty big for them. They're talking about that stuff day after day after day. Why don't they talk about that?
Yeah. Yeah. So do you think that some people think that them coming forward when they did is a distraction from Summer. Is that still how we feel?
Well, most of it's all lies.
Exactly.
Every bit of it's lies.
What up, kid?
Yeah.
And you have to remember, Trish originally come out, which would be like
What's up?
my step niece. Really, I don't even want to talk about it. It's so freaking, so nasty, so horrific. It's just gross. Why do they want to talk about this day after day after day? I don't understand.
Yeah.
But she retracted her bullshit, and then
Trish did?
anyway, yeah.
So I want to ask you something. I asked you once before. I think you took it wrong, but just listen, because I don't mean it how it's coming out. But does anything they're saying have anything to do with Summer's disappearance?
Hell no.
Okay, so is that
Man,
something we should focus on then?
oh God.
right? You know what I mean?
Right.
If it doesn't, then I say let's just keep going forward with Summer because listen, you got the lab posting. What'd you send me?
Yeah.
That he's going to get the phone call, right?
Yeah, and I'd like to get that.
Through
I
the
would really
Freedom of
like to.
Information Act. Okay, well we can
Mm,
request that tomorrow.
I'd like to get that because I know Josh will just
You think
skip
he's going to
through it. He
edit it?
won't. Yeah, exactly. I
Okay.
want the whole thing
So
played.
we want the whole
I want
thing
the
shown. Okay.
exactly the truth, word for word,
Okay.
exactly what I told that dumb bastard.
Josh, no editing because he's going to request it with me tomorrow morning. So we'll know if you edited it. He wants the whole thing shown. I actually have asked on that. Don, have I not asked you very disgusting questions like where is your daughter buried at? You remember you
I
freaked
mean,
out on me, but I did ask it.
well, I mean, okay, let's say I was guilty. How would I
Right.
answer? I would deny it.
Right.
If I was innocent, I mean,
How would you know?
how do you answer a question like that? I mean,
Right.
if you're
How would you
innocent
know?
or guilty, which way?
Why do you keep telling everybody she'll never be seen again? You dumb fuck.
I mean, that's
Why do you
just
keep saying her body will never be found? You dumb fuck.
like an idiotic question. I mean, don't
I
you think?
think they asked that because, and I don't know how this got out, but I remember it being a thing, way back probably 2 years ago now, Don. Something about when the searchers were there, Candace didn't want them looking at the septic. Is that true? She said,
No, that's not
how would
true.
she fit in the septic? It's
See,
not big
that's
enough.
some more made up garbage.
Right. Okay.
You know,
Yeah. And I can't remember
just
even where I heard that. I just remember hearing it.
yeah, people make up stuff left and right, and then they run with it, and it just grows and grows, and then next thing you know, we got a mob here at our house, which made it
Right.
dangerous in the first place. So thanks to my stepsister's bullshit, they created this mob. They made it dangerous here for my boys, and I hold them 100%.
Right. Because you're lying and bullshit. Your wife and you lying about every little thing and blaming everybody and their mother but yourselves didn't cause it. It's everybody else's fault but Don's.
Responsible for my boys being taken.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. We
Because of their
talked about that.
bullshit and the lies that they started in the beginning. They're the reason that people went crazy on the internet. And I had women calling me, freaking out, and all of this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've done a really good job at destroying us as best they
You
could.
destroyed you dumb fuck.
But for whatever reason, why they hate us so bad or whatever, I don't know. I wish they'd get a life and just focus on themselves, try to
Yeah.
better themselves.
What about this new mess they're trying to mess you and Fred up with this Cotton Simpson, the guy who was pushed off a cliff allegedly or something?
Well, that's what Fred was saying, but the facts of the matter is he was found on the trail with blunt force trauma. He wasn't near the waterfall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely different than I heard.
Why is it every time a body is found, you and your wife run and hide, Donnie? What about that answer?
And that was before Summer went missing?
No, this was about what, a couple months back, I guess.
Oh,
They
okay.
found him on the, you know,
And that's not a suspect in your mind of Summer at all, that guy?
well, I don't know. I don't know him. I have
Oh,
no
okay.
clue.
Does
Yeah,
Candace know him? Because that's the word on the
no,
street.
no, not at
Okay.
all. We don't know none of these meth heads around here.
Okay.
The only one that we've dealt with was Fred Hill because he lives down the road.
And
We've
Jody
had
Sue.
we've had to deal with him. Yeah, and we've
Okay.
had to deal with Jody Sue and her bullshit. Candace has tried to help her. She told a bunch of lies on her husband and everything, and Candace felt sorry for her, and we felt sorry for her. But now that we know her like we do now, oh, hell no.
Okay.
Deflecting.
I would never fall for her bullshit ever again, and I want to apologize to Andy because
Andy
of her
Bernard.
bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jody's ex. Okay.
because we believed her bullshit.
Well, it's weird because she said that her daughter, that Andy told the daughter he saw Summer's passed away body. That's what he said.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's
I don't know
weird.
anything about that. Yeah,
But that's coming from Jody Sue, though, not from
right.
Andy.
Yeah,
Well, do you think
yeah.
that's something Andy would have seen?
No, I think that's just her trying to hurt Andy any way she can, just like
What
she's
about
done.
Fred agreeing? Do you think that's something Fred saw?
I, like if it's coming from Jody Sue or Fred, I just don't give it any legitimacy at all.
So we can't,
I
yeah, we
really
probably
do.
believe them. Ugh. Was Fred near Don's house messing with that car when Summer went missing? I'm not sure. Was Fred ever messing with a car?
Fred did creep around a lot. I mean, you got to
Okay.
think he was high on meth. He was. I could go out here in the middle of the night and see him. He had a horse at one point. You see him going down the road with a flashlight. We've been missing stuff.
9 kids between them, and they ain't got custody of any of them. God damn, that says something about them now, don't it?
For years, odds and ends stuff. A lot of gasoline coming missing out of my motorcycle and whatever else. Somebody's been creeping around up here. We don't know who for sure or what, but
Even
got
now?
a bunch of. No, we haven't had no issues since Fred got arrested.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Holy Moly says, who's your list of people that you do trust right now?
Gosh, probably about 4 or 5 people. I'd say we got a few. I mean, I can't. I'm getting tired and I can't go right now.
That's all right.
I don't want to. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
very few. I mean, I thought I could trust everybody. I can't believe.
Well, that's just silly of you, Don.
Yeah, tell me about it. I really thought that most people were good, and
he's a hypocrite. Every sentence he says, he turns around and says the complete opposite, the following. He's a fucking idiot.
And everything, man, that I have a lot to learn.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I don't know.
What does your family look like in 5 years, do you think? What do you hope in 5 years from now?
Well,
it ain't getting your boys back.
I've been wanting to move back to Utah, but if I do that, then I got, my stepsisters doing everything they can to ruin me still. I got that to worry about. If I do move back to Utah, they'll do everything in their power, of course. I don't know. My hope is, I wish that I could get all my kids back and everything would be just great and everything, but you got the Chris McDonald.
I agree. Plant Diva, I agree.
And the labs, the evil, all these people, man, gosh, man. They smile at you face to face with them, but behind your back, they're plotting all kinds of evilness and how they can destroy you.
Yeah. So would Candace be there in Utah with you?
Well, I wish, but right now we're stuck here.
I hope they both wind up in prison for whatever they did this summer. I really do.
Right.
They got our kids. They got us. Got us on the. We got to do whatever they say and all that. Pay their child support and put up with their bullshit.
Yeah. If you don't get your boys back, would you still stay in Tennessee?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow. Holy fuck. That's fucked up.
Depends on a lot of things. I really don't know. I mean, I never expected someone to take our daughter and then the CPS to take our boys, and didn't see that coming. So
right.
I just don't know.
You know what another thing is, Don, and I think about it sometimes. I want to ask you again. You'll remember this, but I asked you one day, what do you want to see happen to whoever took your daughter? For whatever reason they took her. Whether it's the worst of the worst that goes through your brain, which I know probably goes through daily.
I know everybody out there, it's kind of hard to answer live, but I'll tell you what I feel like if I'm at work and I'm thinking about it, when I'm by myself and I'm not,
deflecting,
talking to somebody.
Yeah.
When I'm by myself and I'm thinking about it, of course I want to kill somebody.
I think that's fair. I think we should all feel that.
That didn't answer the question, you dumb fuck.
But being live with you right now, I cannot say, I'm not going to show my, actual true emotions so much, I guess, or what, I don't know what it is.
Because you don't have any.
Unless the lab or one of them bastards come on there. But yeah, when I'm by myself and I'm thinking about it, and I think about how my life has been destroyed, I want to kill somebody.
still haven't answered the question.
I think that's fair, actually. I wish that's what I heard from you the first time around. Would you?
Well,
So you would want that
trying to,
person in prison?
I was trying to, think of things, trying to be like, I guess, a Christian or whatever. I was trying to put on that front, probably, thinking, I'm telling people what they want to hear. I don't know, but in reality, yeah, they hurt
Yo,
my
where is Josh when we need him, right?
baby, of course, I want to kill him.
Man.
Believe me, I have all kinds of evil thoughts about CPS and the some bitches that got my boys and the lies that they're telling my boys. I have many evil thoughts about it.
Everybody's a liar. Everybody's out to get poor Don and Candace. Fuck off.
I'm not going to say on here.
Right. Exactly, High Priestess. Everyone is a suspect. And Don even says that includes him and his wife. And Grandma, is she on the suspect from the law? Like in the laws, they say everyone. Does that include Grandma?
They say everyone.
Okay.
That also includes CPS.
Okay.
And that includes everybody.
Right.
CPS.
I personally feel that Don is focused and stuck on his sister's accusations because they felt they had the perfect plan. They didn't figure in the sisters coming forward on Don about his past. I agree.
Yeah, he did say he had CPS take the boys, but I think, well, how did you mean that?
Well,
I agree with that statement as well. He should be more focused on his missing daughter than his sisters. Just say it.
When all this was going down, we had people, the freaking psychics and all these crazy bastards around here and everything going on. I wasn't in my right mind. I was drinking pretty heavy and I was out of my mind. I was literally out of my mind for my daughter.
I agree. He's scared of that third strike because that's 25 to life.
So freaked out and worried sick for her that I just couldn't deal with it. And I didn't exactly fight CPS. I didn't fight them. I felt at the time that it wasn't safe here because somebody just took my daughter. How do I know somebody ain't gonna come and take the boys? I was freaked out.
Well, and then they did, right?
Well, I was kind of willing,
Exactly, Justin, exactly. And Justin, thank you for being here and taking time out of your day to moderate for me. Much love, much appreciation.
Yeah, then maybe it's a good idea to take them right now because it's bad. And of course, them lying, sorry motherfuckers are going to sit there. Oh, it's just going for a while, blah, blah, blah. They lie like dogs. They're the dirtiest scum of the earth.
But did they
CPS.
wanted you to fight for them back, right? Did they give you like a letter on what to do, what they expected you to do?
They lie. They say, oh, it's just going to be for a little while. This is going to be, give the situation for a while. We'll get them. We want to bring the boys back. It's just temporary. Blah, blah, blah. They're the biggest liars there are. They're the dirtiest scum of.
What's going on, Lindsay? What's going on? I hope everything is well with you, Justin. I do. And good luck at your appointment, hon.
The earth.
Right.
All they're trying to do is build a case to take your kids permanently. Just like they lied to you, Sherry, and told you that your dad was no good and all this and that, when you was a kid. Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I should have been allowed to choose if I wanted a relationship with my father or not. My dad should have got to choose. I mean, yes, he couldn't take care of me because he was behind bars, but at the same time, I was like, yeah. I don't care what people say, but I should have got the choice if I still wanted to see him or not. There was one time, it's crazy. But yeah.
But they tried to get you,
yeah.
Another day. Right.
Yeah, they did. They would tell me all sorts of things to try and change my mind.
Her story and your story, Don, are 10 different fucking things, homegirl.
For me. Yep. But I already had my memories, right? Because so.
And I've talked to your dad a few times.
She would tell her teacher what was going on at home, and they couldn't take that chance. I concur.
Yep. Did we miss anything tonight, do you think? I think we covered everything. We got the rumors out of the way. Well, the last weeks anyways.
Yeah.
But At least when you talk, you are helping keep her name out there. You're at least not hiding, which you're going to get the hate for, whether you talk or don't talk. Same with Candace. She talks or
Right.
don't talk. People are after both of you. So,
Right.
you know,
Right.
like you said tonight,
Well,
fuck it, let's talk then.
yeah, right. I appreciate it, you guys, and tell your husband I said hi, and I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that is
The real Sunflower, I have to agree, he's more pissed off about the boys being taken than Summer being missing.
trying to support us throughout all this hate and crazy stuff. We do appreciate it.
If you do any more, if Candace puts together any more stuff like the rodeo, maybe if you
Yeah.
guys share it before, I know people would come out and help y'all hand out flyers and stuff.
Okay. All
And
right.
yeah, I could definitely get
Sure
something
thing.
together for you too, and we could get
Okay.
like, you know, supportive people out there, not the haters. And if you
Right.
guys want help, you know, with
Well,
anywhere handing out,
I'll
yeah,
let her know. I
that
really
was
do
really
appreciate
cool what
it.
she did.
Nice. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. We'll see
All
you
right.
guys. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks,
Bye.
Don. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Thank you, Cher. Everybody give it up for Voices Behind the Wall. Miss Cher, she did a beautiful job last night. Let's give it to her. Cher, you did a beautiful, beautiful job last night. I give it to you, honey. Great content. Good questions asked. But I got to call him out on his bullshit. Yes, Pamela, I've been reading your messages, honey. I just, just here for the moment. But I do have to tell y'all this and that. But exactly, it seems to be Donnie's more worried about his sisters running their mouths and his boys than he is Summer. And he's more worried about Fred Hill and this and that more than he's worried about his daughter. And let's give it up for Justin for being here, modding for me. Much love to him. I know he's got a busy schedule, and I appreciate him taking his time out this morning on my end, for coming out here and, helping out, most indubitably. But my biggest problem is that Donnie over here is spreading his bullshit, his lies, his deflection, his jargon. And I gotta honestly tell you, we started off with Moo Cow Lady Part 4 this morning, but I have to change the name of this bullshit to Don Wells BS. Because that's exactly what this has been. More bullshit from Don Wells. I heard your live on earlier this morning and said that you weren't gonna going to do any more lives today. Well, darling, I'm live. I'm here. I've been on here saying for the last 2 hours and 10 minutes. And I'm still pissed, and I just can't believe the bullshit out of Don's mouth. Now, I'm going to open up the chat to you guys. Just, let me know your thoughts, theories, and BS on Donnie here. And his latest bullshit. Oh, ow. While I do that, I'm going to take y'all with me to go wash my wife's cup. So y'all can speak where you need to speak. I mean, it's all good. I'm not complaining. Good morning, everybody. B54 Ruh-roh. I know that a little too late. No worries, honey. No worries. I didn't really want to be. What the fuck? Really wasn't gonna do a live about Mr. Donnie Wani this morning, but when I heard he was over there talking jargon, I had to go say hi. How you doing? And listen in to see what jargon he was speaking on. Oh my lord! Ooh, nasty. He lies every time he opens his mouth. I agree. Clover, what are you doing on my which law would charge them? I agree. They need to be charged. I do. I have a question for my beautiful people, though. I have a question. the sisters that come out and spoke against Don and his negativities and his disgustingness, are they credible? Much love, Justin. Definitely, they are credible, more believable. That their stories are more believable and consistent than Donnie Wani's. I just have to ask because I really don't know. You started 2 hours ago. Good Lord. Oh yes. You would believe them over Donnie any day? Any of their stories. So if you on what the stories are, short version, because I know it's not none of our stories to sing, but did their stories switch up, or were they consistently the same? Just a curiosity of a question. Because if they keep the stories the same, they're more credible than Don's dumbass. Because Don's story changes every time he gets on somebody's panel. We've seen it. I've seen it. They switch up their stories. Oh, all right. So basically, that whole family's full of attention seekers. Is that what you're telling me? I love this energy you're putting into this, Andrew. After this case is over, you need to stick with the YouTube. Good radio vibes. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I will. He's scared. Can hear it in his voice. Bracelets are coming. I agree, Ellie Mae. I agree. Now, where? Raggy, we got a problem. I don't know where the bottle brush thing is. I mean, the thing is for this. The straw cleaner. Uh-oh. Why didn't Don go to the shed first? Exactly. And what's his issue with the lab for calling him out on his BS? The lab called you out on your shit, and now you crying like a bitch? Like, for real. Trish, Ron, Mary. All right. Can you give us a recap on what y'all been talking about? Oh, Richard behind the wall. Miss Shares live with Don last night, and he's over there talking about how CPS is the biggest, is a mafia, is a government paid mafia, that all they do is seek to steal kids and kidnap them. And, CPS has, how is there? He's all right. He's a bit mad at me right now, but that happens. His birthday's this weekend, though. So that's a plus. Big 37. The dogs were not all gone. Exactly. Recently spoke. There's no recanting. Thinking. Changed. The lab defends his sisters. Don doesn't like it. I see. Yeah, he's turned 37 this Saturday. Happy birthday, brother, if you're watching. You big doofy goof. Sorry, when we got home from doing laundry, we just left it all over the place. I got to put it back. I got to put it up. Well, some of it. If the damn cat would move, it'd be great. Sorry, y'all. I got to push this up so y'all can see me. But yeah, so you got to move. Loki, baby, you got to move. All right, so all these clothes have got to move. Ugh. Oh, I'm dropping shit over here right now. Ugh. There we go. Just move it on up. Toilet in the kitchen. Ew. Yeah, I agree. Good thing my toilet's in its own room, eh? I got a teddy bear foot. There we go. Back to life. Liar, liar, liar. He is. Yes, I know that. Ericon's birthday. Move. I know that Ericon's birthday. Birthday is this weekend. Happy 37th. Yeah, he's getting young in his old years. Just saying. There we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. I think somebody else cooks for him. I don't think that woman knows how to cook a home cook. I don't think that woman even knows how to make a home cooked meal. In all honesty. But those are my thoughts and opinions. Why do I keep doing that? And I don't really know how well my thoughts and opinions are going to work, but those are my thoughts and opinions. This douche tool. Yes, dirty. They are. Like, my house is cluttered. It ain't dirty. It's just cluttered. So, yeah, I agree, Ellie Mae. He's getting extremely scared. I've been up since 4 a.m. keeping eyes out for Don B's newest video that he promised and never came through with. And now I'm out here, you know, I'm looking for more cow lady. Nothing. And then, you know what happens now? I get asked to come over here and look at Cher's new thing. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, Cher did very well. The lab handled that situation very well. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to both of them. Very proud of you. Probably. All three of them are probably back on that hill. Probably due to a court order. He ain't never getting his kids back. Ever. And it's just insane. I mean, it really is. Don Wells, you got everything you deserve and more. Oh, no, he's getting more. Trust and believe on that. I hope they nail him to the fucking wall. They're not getting the boys back. Who's the boogeyman? I don't know what. What did I miss? Cockroach buddies. I'm dead. Oh, shit. Yo, let's take a look. Let me see. We have not seen anything from that douchebag in a while. Wrong button. Last one was streamed 8 hours ago. I mean, 8 days ago. That was it. 8 days ago. Nothing from her since. Nothing from the old lady since. The boys are already gone. It don't take 2 whole years to terminate rights. Exactly. All right. Well, if there's nothing over there, let's see if she's been playing fuck over on Fuckboy Radio. Eight days ago. Seen AB's video. He's jumping on the bandwagon. Yeah, I see it. I seen it. Now, see how the boys have a lawyer. Do you think Summer would be a separate case with her own, or this with the boys? Nah, they'd probably all be the same lawyer. In all honesty. Let's see what's going on this one. Nothing. She ain't got no. There's nothing going on with White Boy that I can see. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, honey. But yeah, White Boy Radio ain't got White Boy Radio or his sister wife there don't have don't have the same fucking don't have nothing up. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Oh, hiya. What's up? Reapers, Grim Smile. What's going on? Welcome. But definitely Pam was making coffee, and when she brought coffee to Don, she seen him and Candace hanging and kissing on the porch, and she threw them off and told them to leave. Hell yeah. Fuck them. They don't need to be out in public mooching and grooching and spending this money that's supposed to be for supposed to help find their daughter on fucking dumb shit. For real. But all right, everyone. I'm gonna close this down. Go putter. I do have a sick little one, so I'm gonna keep ears out for her. But you guys have a great day. I am out of this misery. And we'll get back up here tomorrow and hopefully more bullshit tomorrow. So you guys have a great day. I am going to go putter. So you guys, I'll catch you later. Much love, much love. And definitely